Hello, this is Retro Bear speaking to you live from the Gebs 24 Memorial Stadium and watching this very first game for the inaugural Octavius Kitting Trophy. Yes, this is Retro Bear responding to Gurnaldinho Plays, another one of his games from 10 years ago. This is me playing International Superstar Soccer Pro 98, and firstly I'd like to say a very big thank you to Carl's Room 70, who has very kindly sourced me a copy of this game, which I didn't have in my collection. Can't believe it. I used to play this game to death back in the day. So thank you very much, Carl, for sending this through. Do appreciate it, my friend. Very kind of you to do so. And thank you for Gurnaldinho for putting up another game which is coming back from my past to haunt me. Yes, this is ISS Pro 98. This is Retro Bear speaking to you live from the Gaming Pantry. Thank you very much indeed for tuning in. If you are here for the first time, thank you very much indeed for doing so. Do feel free to poke around the channel, and if you do like what you see, stick around. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and tick the notification bell for more videos. If you are an existing subscriber, thanks very much, and hello. And yes, ISS Pro 98, a game which converted me from being a FIFA player into a ISS fanatic for the rest of my life. Because I can't just go back, and I can't really go back to FIFA after all this. I haven't seen one of these videos before. This is Gurnaldinho puts a video up every now and again, basically him playing a game from his past for the first time in a number of years. I think probably this can be about the first time in maybe about 16 years for me on this one. I had this game originally before it got stolen. And I know what Rob likes to do, he just sort of like leave everything as it is. I've made a few changes. I've just changed the lineup. I've also changed the formation as well, because I couldn't get on with the 3-5-2 business picking England. I can't play 3-5-2, so I've gone for a 4-4-2. That's the formation I always used to do. And you will notice as well, Rob, I think when did he pick Spain? And I think Carl picked Croatia. So I've gone with Scotland. Not because it's an easy game, I don't know, just because it's a bit of a tradition, isn't it? England against Scotland, goes back many years. And away we go for the inaugural Octavius Kitting Trophy. And one thing I used to love about this game, talk about what sort of converts me, I mean, you just have to watch the games it goes on. First of all, just before I go any further, I just want to apologise for some of the quality of the footage out here. It does get a little bit choppy at times, so do stick with it. I'm sorry if it makes your eyes go funny. You can't see me for that. But yeah, just be warned, it's a bit choppy in places. I think more stuff goes on screen the worse it gets. But yeah, so I first played this game completely unawares of this particular series. I had played International Superstar Soccer before on the Super Nintendo, and I quite enjoyed that. But I didn't really sort of register. Then I played International Superstar Soccer on the PlayStation 1, which came up before this, and I thought it was alright, but I wasn't overly keen on it. And then I played this, and it just sort of converted me away from FIFA. What I do like about it, you can do the little short passes. It's sort of intricate. It's more like football, you know. It's never not hoofing the ball at the field and good shots and well saved. It's not about hoofing the ball up the field, and you start to put passes together. And of course, there was the triangle button, which is the one I said before anyway, which is the through ball, which just seemed to take the game away from FIFA. You can all of a sudden have a playmaker like Mr. Backham here, and you could put a through ball through for the player to run onto, and the computer would automatically get that player starting to run off. And when it worked, it was brilliant. It was like the best thing ever. It was like proper football. I never really felt you got with FIFA, and I never really felt you got with FIFA again, and I always felt FIFA playing catch up after that. So I think this was probably FIFA 97 maybe was the last one I played, and then after this it was this, and then onto the Pro Evolution series, which again I had both those on the PlayStation 1. Played a few of the incarnations on PlayStation 2 and Xbox, and then followed Pro Evo into the PlayStation 3 era. I haven't played a Pro Evo game since 15, I think. Again, I've lost interest in sort of the football game. I played FIFA 18 for a bit because I had it through my PlayStation 4. But yes, and you'll notice from here, obviously, it's just an international format. There's no league system. This came afterwards. And all the players' names are all completely wrong. And this is what people used to hate about this. Oh, well, FIFA's got the licence and ISS hasn't. But to be honest with you, that didn't make any difference. Because even if the players don't sound, or the names aren't right, I mean, I put out, pronounce Hmmmmm and then Skulls. Oh, off the line. Good save. So even if the players' names weren't the same, it didn't really make any difference. In fact, the great thing about this was, I think you could edit the players' names on this one. I'm pretty sure you could, because I'm pretty sure it's his first. Oh, what saved me? What were we doing at the back? Oh god. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could edit the players' names on this one. Which, if it is, then that was the made it even better. I always put my mates in, because even when this game came out, it's sort of 98, 99, I was still playing football every sort of Sunday, only kicking around over the park with my mates at the age of 23. But that's what we used to do on a Sunday. And I was, if you could change that and put your mates' names in, then it would just be a lot of fun. So the passing system, shot from there. The passing system was great, but the one goal I scored, which was more or less the one that swung me to this game, which made it feel, even more special, was I put a ball over the top of the defence, and I was playing as England, and obviously the number 10 for England at the time, Michael Owen, or Oren, as he's known in this game. It was a ball like that, and the goalkeeper came out. Now, in most circumstances, you're not sure what to do. You sort of take it on or whatever. So I pressed the shoot button. And once I did that, the Oren took off and did a flying header and headed the ball over the goalkeeper as he was advancing out and went into the net. And I thought, that's exactly what would happen in normal football. That's exactly what a footballer would have done, try to do something like that. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a Harold Schumacher 1982 incident on there, with the goalkeeper and the forward collide. Most of you will not know what I'm talking about, but little things like it just felt more like football than FIFA did. I remember playing sort of FIFA 96 and FIFA 97, and it was emphasis on these big sort of 3D graphics, and it just didn't feel like football. I could keep scoring from the same position from a long way out, and it just didn't feel right. They'd sort of gone for substance over what made FIFA great in the first place, which was a good football game. And as a result of that, just doing some little layoff header down there to run through, put the ball down the line. This is the one part of the game I don't particularly like. I don't like the crossing. I don't think that's as I don't think that's as good as it should have been. Probably, as in later games, improved on that. So that's the first half done, 0-0. And Scotland get us underway in the second half. And this is where all the action is going to happen. How do I know? Well, I've recorded this first. You can see here, a bit of a mess there, and put behind for a corner. I recorded this earlier. Again, a few problems with the technical setup. And Scotland have scored. Oh dear. Dreadful defending. Again, nice use of the replay. You can sort of move the angles around, but there was some terrible defending going on there. So we're a goal down. Let's see what we can do about this. And you got the facility to the player to run, dash. It's Beckham. He scores! I knew that was coming. But he even looks like David Beckham. Honestly, it's that's a good one. Right in the corner. The goalkeeper's not going to get that out. The great bit is that I'm sort of lining this up for the action replay, so you can follow it all the way in, and then set it all up, and then play. No, press the wrong button. There we go. But just scoring a goal like that, I don't know. He just sort of like hit something inside. Yeah, that feels right. That's how it should be. That's like proper football. You can sort of speed past players there, stick the leg out, he's through on goal. It's Ferdinand, it's 2, off the post. I'll get it right this time, there we go, just about to see it. And again, it's just out the goalkeeper's reach, into the corner, 2-1. Ah dear, poor old Scotland, falling at the first hurdle once again. Bye. Oh dear, I used to love this game. It occupied so much of my time when it first came out, it really did. And then when the next one came out, which I think was Pro Evolution, it was just, yeah, it just, so many hours lost to these games. But this one was just felt like football again. So the power, the ability to run through. Oh, just wild. The one thing I used to hate about this particular series of commentary, even with the Pro Evolution game, I turned it off for this particular one. It's dreadful. It really is. You think at the time that I think FIFA were using John Motson, for those who don't know, is a very well-known English football commentator. But even then, I didn't particularly like John Motson as a commentator. So whether he was on commentating or not didn't make a difference to me. But commentary in football, you know, not just football games, sports games, has got to be right. I don't think when we first had the cricket games, Brian Lara's games came out on the PlayStation 1, that was particularly right. They still feel a touch clumsy when you know they're recording players' names and phrases, and then it tries to lump it all together. And I think Actua Soccer had Barry Davis doing it, and there was one button where if you had a powerful shot, he'd say the player's name but in an excited way. So if you hit it by mistake, it sounded like we're getting excited about absolutely nothing. But the commentary on this game was terrible, so you should turn it off, and you wouldn't want to keep it on. But it's a lot better now in play FIFA 18. The commentary is more like a commentary, as it should be. But this was, yeah, not very good at all. Can Scotland find a winner? An equaliser even. An equaliser would be a good start. Then they can find a winner maybe. Having a bit more of the it's over the top and it should have been 2. You can make your own commentary up, it's great. If you notice at the start, I was reminding you to go back 10 minutes in this video, but at the start of the video, with the players, they all, rather than had sort of, well, they had like attributes, but they all had like different sort of emotions, so whether they were happy, sad and whatever, and that was an idea to whether you get the best out of your players or not. I don't think it made a huge lot of difference. I didn't know it, but you know, if you had a player who was in your team with a grey face, go on Flowers, oh, well done, well done, there we go, keep the defence busy, earn their money, haven't they? Earn their thousands and millions of pounds a week. I can't say I noticed that the bad face, the grey face made any difference to their performance. It was meant to, but again, I don't think it did reflect badly. But if you had somebody with a grey face and somebody with a smiley face on the outside, you'd bring the smiley first place in, unless it was Alan Shearer, in which case you'd leave him where he was. You'll notice he's not playing in this lineup, even though he's actually got I think, a yellow face to opposed to Michael Owen's grey face. Not particularly like Michael Owen, any better than Alan Shearer, but it'll be a cold day in hell if Alan Shearer's in my team, I'll tell you. Scholes. Whoa, it's just wide. Oh, he could hit him, couldn't he, old Scholesy, back in the day. Time's running out for Scotland. Are they going to be going back with their shortbread between their legs? Here's Oren. He's gone past Hendry. Just the goalkeeper to beat. It's Oren. It's 3. Goodbye, Scotland. It's all over. Good night. It's a great goal, isn't it? But I think, you know, ability to run past the defender, draw the goalkeeper out and roll it past him. Yeah. It just feels right. It just feels right. Now, I know you're going to say I'll pick an easy team here in Scotland, they're not as well ranked as some of the others. Yeah, you're probably right. I just felt England versus Scotland was something to be resurrected for this particular occasion. Not to have anything against anybody from Scotland. England versus Scotland is a football fixture, like, you know, England versus Australia in cricket, or other events like that, which I can't think of at the moment. So we're into injury time. I think once it goes over the halfway line, the referee blows whistle. No, Scholes intercepts it. Go on, we'll have a 4, shall we? Go on, one more. Oh. Tonked away. That's the full-time whistle. The bell goes. The whistle rings. It's all over. Off they go. They had a good go, though. 13 shots by England, 11 shots by Scotland. But the final score was 3-1. That's the final thing. And that is it. That is me playing ISS Pro 98. Thank you very much indeed to Carl's Room 70 for the donation. Thank you very much indeed for watching. And we'll hope you see you again here for one of these very, very soon. But in the meantime, take care. Bye for now.